Check one, check two. This is it. Welcome to the Cannabis Coffee Hour. I'm your host, Rob Cantrell, with another story to tell. Episode 308. Aw shit, kind of late. Not really, right on time. You know, I like to rhyme. I do it nice, I do it here, I do it there, I do it everywhere. I do it in your hair, in your ear. Oh man, that sounds weird. Now I'm doing it again, and it is not a sin. I'm not gonna say it again. Yo, it's the Cannabis Coffee Hour with your host, me, Rob Cantrell, coming back with episode 308. Yes, 308. Wow. Can you believe it? The Cannabis Coffee Hour. We are here. I have we're doing another night beat session. We're eating just fresh beets, and we're drinking mad kombucha. I did buy some fresh beets. I bought these marinated beets. I'm really excited. Beets are good for your heart. I wanted to say that. Beets are good for your heart, the vegetable, as well as these beets. Organic cannabis, organic kombucha for another episode. Enjoying the space, enjoying the time. Oh yeah. Echo. Yeah, this is fresh ginger kombucha. Fresh ginger kombucha. Let's take a sip of this as we head into episode 308. How's your drinking? I'm not drinking any alcohol. I haven't in a while, but I do enjoy the herb, and I do enjoy the New York legal herb. And I do enjoy mixing music and just having a creative outlet. This is kind of like a little bit of my creative journal, so to speak. Oh, man. That's shit right there. That stuff goes great with beats. Get off your feet. Get off your feet. Get up in the sky. Yeah, we're way too high. Up in a building. I'm not spilling my guts. I'm just shaking my nuts. When I rap, I don't know. I just like to flow like water all day. I swim in the hay. Hey, hey, all day, you know, that's how we play every day. Hitting some herb, walking around, saying words, talking to all kind of folks, talking to all kind of jokes. Keep it moving, keep it grooving, you know, I'm spooning. Good vibes out to ya, you know, this suits ya every day. It's something new. When I get down with the boogaloo flu, you know that's what the bird flu is in 82. Yeah, that's what they used to call it. And that's how I used to spell it. Who smelt it, dealt it. I don't know, I just flow. I am the ace, you know. up in your sleeve. Oh geez, here we go. Remember that website? Oh Jeeves, or Hey Jeeves, that went against Google. It got wiped out. Oh shit, what was that all about? Where was Jeeves? Where is he now? I heard he's in Oakland. He's raising cows next to a bridge, shooting up. Oh yeah, every night he shakes his butt to the sky, to the moon. Oh yeah, we're gonna swoon over these beats and bass. You know I got good taste. Also drinking slow. It's called Kombucha. Smoking blunts, smoking blunts. Nah, that's not how I smoke. I like organic papers. I like organic papers. I like nice green herbs. You know it's really absurd. You should grow all kinds of fruit. You could grow all kinds of vegetables. Second eye, but I live in the city. You know that's where I'll probably die. Dancing on the corner. Feel the power. Feel the power.
Feel the power. This is just an hour. You know I smoke lilac sour. It's not dour, I'm just kinda old. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm kinda bold. I got mirror sunglasses at night. I don't give a fuck, I don't wanna fight. I don't need you, I don't need your crew. Yeah, look what I can do. Hook it up, just unique. Right on my motherfucking feet. Yeah, I like the flow. Yeah, I like to go all around the world. I'm going to Portugal. What you know about that? Nothing. Remember that. Me too. Yeah, you too. Everybody got the flu. Then everybody made stew. Got well. Rob Cantrell. Oh yeah, I got a story to tell. Maybe two, maybe more. Oh, who knows what's in store? When I walk through this door, I know it's funky. I know it's kinda chunky. The lights are wrong, but I don't give a fuck. You know I don't suck. When I get on the mic drinking kombucha. Who are you gonna root for, huh? Yeah? Who him? Who her? Who they? I don't know. I know I like to play every day. Every day I play. Every day. Do what you love, do what you got. Do what you need, do what you gotta do. Yeah, I'm just come through. So you better call your crew. Tune in, it's just starting to begin. I'm figuring it out. I'm drinking kombucha, not a doubt. I don't know about smoking on camera. I know about all that. Maybe I will when I have a big bat in Jamaica. You know it's not a faker. Every day. This is not political, but this is right to the bone. Yeah, I get right on the microphone, then I just drone on. But you know it's a swan song, like Led Zeppelin, it's original. Don't you know I'm coming full tilt? Go drink your milk, or oat milk, almond milk, I don't give a fuck, just don't suck. Well, I don't try to judge, and I'm not trying to nudge, but back off when I cough, cause I'm about to go off. When I smoke spliffs, I like to grin. Yeah, you know it's not a sin when you got real good and you're real happy. Say hi to your pappy, go take a nappy. Go run a lappy, jump. You tell me this doesn't bump? Right from the spine, I rewind. Oh yeah, I know it's right on time. What else? What's new? Ah shit, I got a crew. All kinds of freaks, all kinds of unique people I know. I don't know them sexually, I just know them personally. They're nice, I'll say it twice. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Thanks for everybody coming along. I've been singing this song way too long. Free herb, free people, free creative juice. Watch me bust loose. Chuck Brown, go go is the new sound. I heard it in the radio the other day. I said, aw shit, these dudes don't play. Huckabucks, talk about rare essence. Oh yeah, I learned so many lessons. So don't you be fessin' or fussin' or cussin'. Talk about my name, that is a shame. I really don't care. I told you last week I got nice hair. How? What? You fuck you dare? Dear John, I get along. Now I'm just singing my song, leaving you and your crew and everything that you do. I walk away, I go on, I just gonna sing my song. Peace and love, peace and love. I'm fly like a dove, like Prince in the 80s, like Prince in the 70s, like Prince in the 90s. 3,000, 4,000 from now, they'll look back at this and say, how did he figure it out? Oh yeah, I know what it's about. Fun in the sun, late night, doing it right. Go fly a kite. Go walk around with a bird on string. I don't know what's your thing. You're different than me. Yeah, so is that fucking tree. So is that bug. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah. Just dance, and you make romance, and you try to be kind, and you try to rewind. I don't know, I'm just flowing. And I know I don't have to keep going. That was pretty long. This is so much fun. Thank you.
Thanks for everybody listening and watching and grooving along. I've been hearing people are enjoying the podcast.
And I know it's just going to only get better. Getting better every day. That Chicago song. Getting better. I don't. Is that it? I never listened to too much Chicago, but they got some jams, as they say. Let's see. Oh, man. So much fun. Drinking kombucha. Hooking up these really cool Roland little synthesizers. I'm getting more and more into these little synths and playing around with it and just experimenting with the space of podcasting and music and where so yeah, that was just too much. Okay, let's try that again. Let's just put a beat on it. We can even take that like... So yeah, I got these shows in Vermont. The Castle Rock Pub on February 21st. I'm doing a stand-up comedy show. I did a show, shout out to Courtney McGinnis. I went and did her birthday party in the Lower East Side, and she has a great show. It's called What Else? Let's see what else. But it's a hilarious show, and it's at Lucky Jack's on Tuesday. And shout out to them for putting me up. That was such a fun show. And then I'm getting excited for this Vermont show. I got some little shows here in Brooklyn that I'm excited about. You know what it is? I think this window is open. So, hold on. And it is really cold out here. And I started the podcast, and this is like late at night. But I'm too lucky to have this space and have this time to put this together. And I love doing it here, and it's all like my own stuff. And it's all growing. And I'm all figuring it out. And I obviously, like rapping a little bit. But I also want to play around with all kinds of stuff. Guitars and guests. And shout out to Matt Koff. Thank you very much to Matt Koff for coming on the podcast last week. That was such a fun time. I'm missing some of the video, but the cameras were really good, and then the lighting this week. So slowly, thank you everybody for bearing with me for all these years. We're coming on 308 episodes, so it's been a minute. But I'm just blowing off steam up here a little bit. That I do think in this new world of podcasting and creative content and just being a comedian, musician, it's just nice to have an outlet to be creative and to give people shout outs and to do echo effects and enjoy good herb and have a lot of fun. And I have to say, stand-up has been a lot of fun lately. I'm excited for these shows. And then I'm also doing... I'm also doing a show in Williamsburg for Cracked Magazine, which should be cool. I know the guys that produce it. It's the Comedians You Should Know show, and they do it on Wednesday, but they have these great cameras, and I think they got bought out for the week, or I don't know. But I'm filming this thing that should be out there. Just this new world of TikTok and Instagram. You know, stand-up is definitely like, it's almost like churned out like butter these days. But, you know, I mean, my stuff is just kind of a little bit odd and out there. But we'll see. I think it may fit, you know, just getting out there and figuring out, like, how to get clips up and out. And then different ones and different, you know, how long they can be. And, you know, type of dope font on the little words. But then I get bummed out about social media altogether. And that's what's another thing why I like this podcast. Like, it's just an hour. It's zero pressure. I get to, you know, have excuse to enjoy things I love and also be creative and get the word out about shows and about comedy and health tips. Just like, you know, definitely podcast if the window's open with a hat on, and definitely podcast with sunglasses, and definitely have cold kombucha, and make sure you have lots of reverb on your beat machine, because the Cannabis Coffee Hour fans love some reverb. But I haven't been meditating. I brought this Buddha head. I got a Buddha head back here. But I've been meditating a little bit. I'm trying to not to be too like over spiritual and stuff, like talking about meditation or the bigger picture all too much, because it does take you out of how good this kombucha and this I got this new flow water. I just crushed it, but it also it's flavored with blackberry and hibiscus, so who knows, but it did say natural flavors, so I was excited about that. And then I got this great bag of trail mix, and it was like the generic kind, which is sometimes the best. Sometimes the best trail mix is the generic kind. You know, definitely like truck stops, stuff like that, or like weird or off states. All states are weird. Everybody's weird. Everybody's a different thing. That's what I've been lately thinking about. And definitely like more of a reason to do what you truly love and push it a little bit, you know. Salt and pepper. Salt. All right. Raps. Just snaps and hand claps. Oh yeah. Don't take a nap. I'm coming back with something new. I'm coming back without a crew. Late at night. Nobody around. Yeah. This is that new sound that I like to get around town and say hi. How you doing? You do have trail mix. You do have lots of kicks. Walking around my feet hurt. I gotta sit down. Gotta take a little off. I'm going off. My toe is messed up. I had to stretch out. And put in a cup of tree oil. Don't let the milk spoil. You know I'll get the water boiling. Put the eggs level up. Yo, what is up with deviled eggs? They are great, but it's too late. You know we are gonna face. It's not who did this, but you know we just all out.
right here. You know awareness is here. Right in your ear. Ding. You know that's when I sing. Ooh. Yeah. La la la. Smoking la la la. Smoke la la la. Eating ba. That was not in the news. He was just a regular dude. We had a Danish. He was Dutch. I said, have you been to Amsterdam, my man? He said, what's up, Stan? Coffee herb, we've been doing that. You came over, had a great nap in the afternoon. Had a coffee way before noon, and after that, I had three today. You know that's why I'm not gonna play on the mic. I jump on and do what I like. This is it. I like to ride a bike at night. I just walk. And then I like to talk to the stars, to the moon. Yeah, this is how I get home soon. They lead me back. I got a nice shack. I lay back. Till the crack of dawn, get back up. Don't you know I got coffee in the cup every day. I look around and say hooray. This is so much fun. Every day, winning some new knowledge, new insight. Yeah, I'm gonna write in my journal 20 minutes. Then I stretch, get down.
Some Neil Young. Video. Neil Young.
In the 70s in a record store, talking to the dude. It was bootleg. It was actually Neil Young in the record store. He had the real record. He's talking to the cat. Look it up. It's like Neil Young, 1972 record store. But then he calls the owner. He's like, I'm just gonna take these records. These are not your records, and they have my name on it, and you're selling them. So I'm just gonna take them. And the guy gives it to him. Check. He was actually really nice about it and kind of really cordial, but just getting down to the point, like, dude, you can't be bootlegging my shit. I'm fucking Neil Young. So shout out. I've never seen him in concert, but I do have the Rust Never Sleeps album on vinyl, and I listened to it once and twice, and I'm going to listen to it again. But it's a little scratchy, but it works.
And I know I can listen to it on YouTube, but I do find myself like more and more finding like, that's why I do like playing with these analog beat machines. I do like playing, and my acoustic guitar I love playing with in this time of like super, is the beat still going? Check. Yeah, I'll change the beat. Got sidetracked there. I get so psyched to like talk to you and get the talking podcast going, and then I get entranced by the beats, and I want to rap. And that's and I also want to rhyme, and I also want to do it right on time, and have fun with it and do it spontaneously throughout the podcast, and just so and always have maybe like a beat going on. Listen, let's see this shit. I was trying to do something new for you. Hold on, and then it just sped up. Way too many RPMs, bruh. I got it slow. But I gotta be able to work with anything. I do like this beat. That's enough of that. Hello. Are you still there? Oh, wow. It is soup season. I had some bomb-ass butternut squash. And it wasn't that expensive. It was at a seafood joint. But it was like a takeout place, but they were selling it for like in these big things of crab and butternut squash, and it was $8. And it was amazing though. I took it home and I was like, holy shit. Had that last night. And then I got some thing of Ritz crackers, and I crushed it all that up, And then I did some Old Bay. I put sprinkled some Old Bay on it. Shout out to Baltimore, a city that is very good to my heart. It was the first place like I headlined, and I went to like the Baltimore Orioles games. I remember when there was no like DC Nationals, and we would have to go to the Orioles games, and they were the same thing. I remember when Baltimore didn't have the Ravens. That's how old I go back. But yeah, the Super Bowl, yeah, I loved it. Shout out to Kendrick. I thought that shit was awesome. It's too bad everything's getting political. I mean, just in terms of beats and just his raps, it's just perfect. For old head, it's just like, I don't know. If you're talking hip hop, that's like top level, top tier. If you're talking champagne, you're talking beer, you're talking anything. In America, that's the thing is, New York is giving us pizza and it's giving us hip hop. And I love New York. I'm not even from here. But I love hip hop and I love pizza. And I've been thinking about that. And then weed has been getting legal. So, and walking around and smoking herb and eating pizza and listening to hip hop. Oh, I love it. There's so much great beats here. There's beats everywhere. I know music's changing, and but this is just where I'm at, and it just trips me out. You just have to look at it through my eyes, and getting to this point, and being this old, but going through all this shit, and then getting to a place where I get to do my own podcast, where I'm gonna have cannabis farmers. Shout out to Will Libby and the Back Home Cannabis crew. I'll have all kinds of cannabis people on, all kinds of coffee people on, but also, do some music and then talk to some musical guests, talk to all my comedian friends. Keep the party going, as they say. Something was just feeling weird about that beat. There. Well, now there's no beat drop. Okay, I can fuck with this shit. 308 episodes of having some great kombucha. Ginger, I mean, yeah, to tell you the truth, man, I have been just chopping up mad ginger and then just boiling it and then just leaving that on the stove and then just pouring that into a mason jar. I know I've been talking about that a lot on the podcast, but it's becoming a daily thing. And it does, like, not daily, but every other day. It's just a good break from coffee and something to, like, loosen up. It just gets, it's just cold and hard here in New York City. Even putting this podcast together. It's nighttime. I started sniffling. The window was open. For obvious reasons. And then I got cold. then my nose started stuffing up, and I was like, oh man. But now I'm feeling better. And that's why I have to say, I never feel hungover when I'm like I smoke and have kombucha, but I have to stay up and do some shit. And it's definitely a perfect late night podcast drink. Jam session. Let's get this bass going. One. Two. Three. Cannabis coffee hour. Yes, you know this is the best. We like to jest. We like to keep abreast of new things. You know how our body swings. Get it healthy, walk around. You know that's how I get down. Playing chess, playing darts. Who knows who's gonna fart? I keep it moving. Funky smells, part of the scene. You know I try to keep clean. Not perfect, kinda nice. Yeah, I brush my teeth twice, maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times a day. Sometimes I don't even do it. I forget for a couple days. It gets really gunky, and then I feel so skunky. Get back on the scope, and then I hope to get real clean. I like to keep it mean. I'm back on the scene with a new rhyme scheme. In and out, that's what it's about. Coming back, never whack. You know I got the knack to keep it light, keep it bright. Yeah, I do it all night. Don't fight it, it's good. You know, it's like wood, it's like the trees, it's like the stars. You know these beats are hard. You know this voice has got it. You know, I don't know, I just like to flow every day like water. Yo, I'm not your daughter, I'm not Pearl Jam. You have to understand, I'm not men without hats. I like to rap, you know, I like to take a nap. What's wrong with that? Call your friend, call your crew. This is something all brand new. It's not new to the stew, it's just right here. Oh yeah, it's right in your ear. I'm coming back. How is the world gonna react? I'm just gonna do it like that. I'm gonna say some raps. I think it's art. I think it's smart. Maybe it's not, but it's fun. And I know I've just begun. As long as I'm living, I'm doing this show. As long as I'm living, I will flow. Like the river to the Nile. I am gonna make you smile. You know it's worth your while. Tune in, sit down. You know you got a frown. Listen to this other. Aw shit, fuck this suckers. You got it right, it's real tight. They all gonna bite. And then I'll say good night. Back out, back at it again. Aw yeah. I knew a kid named Flynn. I knew a kid named Randy. I knew a dude named Moss. You know I like to toss the frisbee. Bring it back. We're back. Yeah. my reverb cut out. And I needed some other different lights here, but we're learning with the space. Shout out to the Buddha. Shout out to the Hiram crew, the guys that let me use this space. I know it's growing and getting better. And we're all working on getting it better. But yes, it's episode 308 of the Cannabis Coffee Hour. Just enjoying such a great kombucha. Did I kill it? Like today, what did I have? Today I had two like pour overs of coffee, but I did them real quick, so it's like one glass each because I get impatient. And then, what did I have? I had a bunch of seltzer, and then I had some more iced coffee. I got a Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, but then I got like a natural spring water in a box. I got some box water. Shout out to this Flow bottle. I do like this bottle. I like box water. Sticks in your pocket better, and it contains better, and it's not as plasticky. Yeah, the word's out on the plastics. You know, that's another reason for hemp. I know that it is the Cannabis Coffee Hour, but I always looked at cannabis and hemp as something for the environment and something for the planet, and something that could replace plastics. The fiber that could be used and cultivated and growing. You know, it's going to be an interesting time with this new president and cannabis. So we'll see how it all plays out. But I'm excited about the New York scene. But also I'm excited about, I love New York. I just have to say that I love being in New York City. I know everybody hates on it, and it's tough and hard and dirty. But I love walking around. I love walking. The subways are great. It just fucking keeps you moving. And there's shit to do. And like there's comedy shows all around me in Brooklyn. You know, I do some comedy clubs in Manhattan now and then, but lately it's just so many shows around me. I can get my reps in. And that's how I see it. It's just and then try and then try to do it more on the road. Like these shows coming up. So yeah, I'm going to do more shows. I'm putting together a little West Coast tour, so look out for that. I'm keeping the calendar up. The dates are going up. The shows are coming down. Like, I guess the word on the street is, I was talking to a comedian the other night, is like, yeah, people are coming out, you know. I just hope the pandemic shit, nothing weird goes sideways. Because it seems like everybody's starting to come out a lot more full force post-pandemic type style. Which was good. It was just weird during that time. It's still like, everything's weird, man. That's why it's like, it's almost like a time to let go. Have you been feeling, I've been feeling like just letting go of all kinds of bullshit and just focusing, you know, on all the shit I love. And that's cannabis. You know, shout out to all the New York legal cannabis, marijuana, the best, a lot of this cannabis stores in Brooklyn are great. Travel, marijuana is indie, and so is the travel agency as well. And then there's these new ones that you gotta just look for the New York legal sticker. That's all I'll say. You know, you just got to keep it legal and lean, and work with the cannabis industry. Yeah, that's what not to go on like it helps. Buying legal cannabis helps the economical situation. And, you know, you could say black market and all that, but if you want to go pure, like, in society ingrained, like, it's got to be all, like, on the up and up. And that's what but at the same time, that's the wild thing about cannabis, that it is wild. It is nature. And you can't control nature. That's the thing, man. Nature is not human. Nature's superhuman. It's a whole other fucking thing, and we're part of it. And if it, it's going to do what it does. So yeah, gotta be. I think a part of cannabis is there is like environmental part to it. Is that how I see it? But at the same time, I'm not on the front lines. I'm putting together a comedy career. And, I have to say I've been lucky with all my gigs. And all my gigs coming up and all my friends that are in the industry. Shout out to everybody I started with in San Francisco. You know who you are. And everybody here in New York that holds me down. I'm just excited. So check out robcantrell.com. Subscribe to the Cannabis Coffee. I don't want to tell you that. I don't want to always. I want to do like healthy, good tips. I gave you some tips on kombucha, soup all day. That's been my happy place. Has been like, I'll tell you, like, try to score some crab butternut squash. It didn't look that hard. I think it was just some butternut squash soup with some crab meat in it. And then you put the Ritz crackers on top of that, and then you put the Old Bay on top of that. Now that you can't tell me. I haven't lived in the DC area. I don't know. Old Bay is just Old Bay is better than salt and pepper, and I'm not even from Baltimore, but there's something like Old Bay on potato chips, anything potato. I have to say I made some fries in the air fryer, and they were the bomb. But the key to that is to boil the potatoes before you put it in the air fryer. So that's how I'll leave this one. It's like the farmer did the potato. I'll plant you now and see you later. Episode 308 of the Cannabis Coffee Hour. Peace and love forever and ever. That's it.